one more really interesting set of photos from a CH27, which you folks will know as the movement descended from the Omega 321 pre-moon column wheel caliber, and as used in Patek Philippe in the 5070.
And this one's actually in a Roger Dubuis. And it was just, this is a beautiful finish, Geneva seal watch. And Tim, you and I have talked about this, you know, how much we would love to see this show back up in a Speedmaster. And, you know, whether it will someday, we don't know. But, you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful movement. And to see one finished like this is just, this is the pleasure. This is when you're working on a watch that you really enjoy it. You have the complexity of a CH27, low beat, everything else is the same.
Balance is like a third of the width of the whole caliber.
It's massive. The balance is absolutely massive. But you have the high finish. You have the high grade finish of Geneva seal with the screws. Everything is done. And it just, the time difference to service this as it would be to service a 321, it's 2 to 3 times the length. You know, just by how you have to take the watch apart, how you have to care for everything when you take it apart. Just don't let anything touch each other.
And like you said, you sharpen your tools to fit into the screw slot, but not to bottom out.
Yeah, never bottom out a screw.
So guys, if you're looking at this image, actually, since we just talked about column wheels, you'll notice in the upper corner of the image a capped Geneva style column wheel. With the cap itself black polished. The point of a cap on a column wheel is to make it more shock resistant so the horns of the levers don't pop out if you really shock it by accident. So you can see what a capped column wheel Geneva style looks like right here.
And that's something they didn't do on the original 321s. You know, in the Omega application, it was never capped. It was just had a regular screw on top of the column wheel.
And when Mike and I say we'd like to see this caliber back in an Omega, we mean we would love to see Omega find like 50 new old stock movements, finish them beautifully, and stick them in there. Think Panerai PAM 21, Panerai PAM 203, a vintage new old stock movement stuck into a modern watch as a tribute that unites the classical era and the modern era in one watch. And I think people would go nuts, and I think folks would sell redundant organs to buy them.
I think you're right. Look how they did with the Speedy Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, the Speedy Tuesday was a mass-produced watch.
Unbelievable.